Dear colleagues, I'd like to start my topic with a small introduce how today we have information about the summit third United States, South Korea, and Japan. This is a very interesting story due to how the relationship between South Korea and Japan not very pleasure. But the collaboration North Korea with Russia in the Ukraine offensive also the threat North Korea of the nuclear weapon. So this is mainstream for the strengthening relationship in the alliance of the United States of America. And meanwhile, said John Kirby, member of the Security Council of the United States of the President Joe Biden. This is a meeting in the Camp David. Camp David did it direction against China. So the first part of the story was very tension and very strong became very strong the struggle for the both border of the Ukraine fight special service and another services and another structure including so the today we have in Moscow, so court of the Moscow city court closed Sakharov Center and with the Sakharov Fund and Sakharov Center was located formation since 1996. The non-commercial organization with the honor of the Andrei Dmitrich Sakharov. The award of him have European Parliament. And another hand, one of the organizers of the Golos, another non-commercial organization, Eduard Milkenyans, threat 6-year prison. But another story, the spy scandal between the everything a special secret service. The sleeping clears of the illegal intelligences which entered before the Ukraine story from the Russian Lubyanka. Lubyanka have office the Russian intelligence service under the leadership Sergei Narishkin. The one of the surrounding of the Vladimir Putin. So the right now we have message of the British intelligence counterintelligence MI6 how in February this year, British Scotland Yard arrested three Bulgarian citizens who were Russian intelligence. Two men, 45 year, 41 year, and one woman, 31 year. The last people under the name Jambasov and Ivanova created the family couple and rent a flat in the suburb of the London. They were Bulgarian citizens who organized the help non-commercial organization. Non-commercial organization and help Bulgarian migrants to adaptation in the United Kingdom. So this is they were very friendly with the neighbors and very wise and in payment for the generally drinking beers, etc. And so they're very communicable and without suspended over surrounding. Right now, the Ukraine story since February of last year allows to the opened mostly Russian intelligences who worked under the cover of the diplomatic passport in the legal base. Also, for another trade representatives, Russian Airlines, at another commercial structure. And so since the February of last year, all West countries, Canada, including Canada, not only the States, UK, and European Union, will send back about 500 diplomats, Russian diplomats, and they must be returned to the motherland. So this is the biggest hit for the Russian intelligence network in the West. And the last case 3 days ago, 4 days ago, Moldavia, Kishinev sent back 70 Russian diplomats. So this is a very interesting situation. The Russian embassy is in the Kishinev. Suddenly since the February of last year, suddenly became kept antennas in the roof. So this is antenna. This is mostly antenna used not against Moldavia only. This is biggest quantitative antennas used against the Romania, also the Ukraine. This is a very amazing and very outrage how that antenna can be used as a mm, target detection of the Russian rockets launched the Black Sea in the equatorial of the Black Sea. This is very terrible. So 500 Russian diplomats were sent back. Certainly not all was spy in effect, but this is a situation of very weak weakness of the Russian intelligence, the film of the Sergei Narishkin, and certainly this is this is a story forced the film of Sergei Narishkin, and also the main intelligence department of the General Staff in Arbatska Square transformed, change methods, approaches, and forms of his work. And here they must be activity to activation the sleeping groups which before the Ukraine invasion into Ukraine located in a sleep form. And so this is situation allows the counterintelligence services took some groups or individual intelligence in the West. So the West counterintelligence, West police arrested the Russian spy in beaches in the several countries in the Europe. In Norway, for example, Slovakia, Greece, so the same United Kingdom, also the killer of the Khangoshvili, Vadim Krasikov, arrested in the Germany. So also the some intelligence was arrested in the United States of America. So the film of the Narishkin's film sent intelligence via the Latin American countries where the documents not in the digital form, and the real documents, the main argument for the all intelligences. And so here in Latin American countries, Russian intelligence, according to BBC, get the real or maybe false documents and then distribution in the Europe. For example, spy in the Norway was a synthesis of Brazil. And certainly, it's actually he didn't wasn't the Brazilian citizens and worked with the use of the Lubyanka Square. Jesus. Also, the another so the one of the Russian intelligence, Anna Chapek, which was arrested in 2010 in Washington. Also, this is a very interesting the fate of this is a person. She became as the representative of the Russian law house of parliament. Another intelligence which opened the counter intelligence services in UK, Andrei Lugavoy. He blamed the killed of the Litvinenko. Also the representative of the State Duma, but the another and so Anna Chapina, I don't know where is she right now. Here the mostly all the intelligence, former intelligence and Russia is waiting the fate of the Stremousov. So Anna Chapik, what not what Anna Chapik. This is a sample, and the last of the this is one of the spy which was opened in 2010. Had the citizens of was a journalist from the Peru. Also, he walked to the Lubyanka Square. And we'll go to the second part of my topic. German and Israel had an agreement for the buying the deal, buying the anti-rocket system, Arrow, U.S.-Israel production. The sum of the deal $4 billion. And here there is a very big diplomacy activities of the government and leadership of the Olaf Scholz, how the Austria joined to the anti-air system of the Europe, the anti-air defense of the whole Europe. And totally the neutral, if you know, I must speak like this, Austria is a neutral country. Neutral country, but the participation after this is a very military success in the anti-air, anti-rocket system defense of Germany. Well, the system. And another story with the Germany. The opposition blamed the trend of the development of the industrial of Germany as a deindustrialization. I must to tell to remind how the 50% GDP UK, also the 50% GDP of United States of America, the first economy of the world, is consisting the shares of the service. So the financial services at first. United States have a biggest benefit in the financial service. Service also the UK the same. And totally the education. Education services granted of the in UK in United States is very biggest. Biggest profit of both countries. And totally the installation, this is only the term of the opposition. But it's actually the climate crisis must be to think about the clothes harmful, productive, and change the structure of the industry. And totally the Germany have benefit with the export of the productive of the heavy industry. Here the only the Brussels must be to calculate and decide with the Alexanderplatz. This is a problem. And the last topic of it, the keeping gas coverages, underground gas coverage in Europe, according to the message. Ursula von der Leyen had 90% reserve of natural gas. It's very sufficient for the winter period. It is very important how this is data get early than the last year. So the Germany and all of Central Europe avoid of the energy crisis, which was last year. And the last topic of today, last of Biden-Harris administration continue the some laws about the temporary immigration of Ukraine, and right now Ukrainians can have a right to the work job, take a job in the United States of America, the immigrants. So thank you. Bye bye.